Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I am here for a layout for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club scrap party that's happening this weekend using that piece that you saw right there, and you can see on the screen right now as our inspiration. So the challenge, it was for Thursday. It's called the Thursday Night Bonus Challenge, and you just had to use it as inspiration in some way. You could use the shape of the quilt, you could use the colors, you could use just the fact that it's a quilt to inspire you to create a layout about another type of quilt. Anything. That's the nice thing about these challenges is anything really goes. And what I was drawn to was actually the outside of the quilt and the little, so these are kind of like stars, I guess, in between diamonds is really what the quilt shape is, I suppose. But I was really inspired by the outside and how they kind of, so like the, I don't know, like the half of a star, like if you cut the star in half or so. And that is where I'm going to go, along with the fact that there was a blue tealish colored border. I'm going to highlight that by doing a double border here. And for the most part, with the exception of this piece of Dear Lazy paper you see me cutting up right now, I am using my latest, which I got back in September, I believe. It was a surprise. I asked for a surprise kit, mystery kit type thing from Christina, and she sent me the Simple Stories, both the girl line and the boy line, the newest, collections from that. And the girl, I've already used the boy line, but the girl line is so pretty, and I got to use that as well. And of course, I'm thinking of it at this moment, I can't think of what it's actually called. So let's see if I can find a piece of paper that's going to tell me what it's called. Dream Big is what it's called, I believe. And it's a beautiful collection. So that's what I am using for this layout. And that's other than the, my thickers and stuff that I'm going to use. And like I said, that teal piece. But actually it's not teal, it's navy. The rest of it is completely from my kit. Now I started with doing this, and I was thinking about doing like I said, a double border here where I would use the white as put it in on top of the blue. But as I go to cover the blue up, that navy color, I was covering all the pretty parts of the pattern paper. And so instead of doing that, I changed my mind and went ahead and put it behind the blue. So it's like framing. And then I did do some stitching. I wanted this layout to make sure it was secured with all of the different layers. But I didn't want to over stitch around the whole thing. So I literally just take my navy thread. I do stitch the little parts that are supposed to be within the quilt, because when you think of a quilt, all those little pieces are stitches. But on the outside, I'm only going to actually stitch up the line of the two full patterned vines or leaves or whatever they are. And I'm going to just tape the rest of it down and call it good. I didn't tape it down when I went to stitch it, so it was a little wonky, and I had to trim, put a little cut in the navy and then smooth it out and tape it back. And the way I fixed that and covered it up was with my title and then an embellishment at the other side. So there's always ways to fix it. And I then go into the rest of my stat of the collection here and picked a few different pattern papers. I really wanted to kind of focus in on the pink, a couple pieces of the white that were really, really pretty but weren't going to be overpowering, and then that beautiful floral teal that you see me cutting right there. The rest of it, all the other patterns, I'm going to leave and do for another layout, another day. There's a lot of like rainbow colors and stuff like that. This is all very, oops, sorry about the noise. It's just my daughter. And she took her pants off. I'll be right back. Okay, forgive me. You are going to have some background noise for the rest of this video. She's just sitting in here with me. She is getting into the stage where she's 20 months, so she's not really 2 yet, but she's starting to test some boundaries. Anyways, so my plan here is to pick a photo and use it in the middle as to why I didn't use the whole pattern from the quilt. I'm going to make my photo quite the big feature and right in the middle there. I'm just trying to play around and figure out which one I wanted to use. I do decide to use the one that you see me trimming right here. This was taken of Nora at the zoo, and she just was so cute, and she got the chance to walk around. We took the stroller. She was still she wouldn't have been able to walk the whole zoo. But she got a chance to walk around for a little bit, and she was so excited to just run and be free. So I caught this photo, and she's wearing her little sun hat and her little pink shoes, and she just looked really, really cute. So I wanted to document that, and I wanted to bring out the pink with the little bag that came in my kit that actually is holding all the little pieces of ephemera. So now I have loose ephemera because I didn't grab another bag to put it in. And I also am going to... So this is a quite a busy layout because I'm also going to add this banner, and isn't that a fun banner? It's like a triple one. I love the movement of this banner. It is maybe one of my favorite ones I've seen. Like, I love it. But I'm going to add that at the top, which brings in another pop of color and some more like pattern stuff. And so this layout gets quite busy. But I feel like it's okay because your eye still goes to the really cute photo, and then you look around for the title, and I don't add my journaling yet. I haven't gotten to that part yet. But eventually it will talk about what she's doing. And it'll probably go down right underneath the pattern paper of one of the cat mermaid, or meow, I don't know. It's a cat and a unicorn put together. I don't know what you call those ones. But it's really cute. And I did two. You can tell I did two of the cats and two of the florals just because they were my favorites and I thought they were pretty. And then I got the color there twice along with two whites, even though they're a little different. They still kind of read the same. So I went ahead and did that. And I think what I was saying before Miss Nora tried to interrupt me is that this collection is really cute because it's got mermaids and fairies, and then the cat unicorn, and they're also so it's a catacorn, right? But also the mermaid cat thing, whatever you call that. It has both of them. And I love this collection. It's very me. I was super excited back when Dear Lizzie first came out with her collection that was kind of like this as well. Everyone laughed at me and thought I was crazy, but I have this little girl that it fits for, and to be in a fun stage and to be able to do this make-believe stuff, it fits her. So I was excited to get it. I get why other people don't love it. It's totally fine. The beauty of scrapbooking, you'll get to enjoy and do what you want to do. And then to finish up this layout, I add a little bit of the trim that came in my kit, and I'm going to add all three of the butterflies. One is a chipboard one is just a piece of ephemera, and the last one is a puffy sticker. Yes, I got a puffy sticker on a layout. Look at that. And then you can see my title is just Roam Free and Dream, which that's kind of what she's doing. So I wanted to make that fit in just fine. And then I'm going to trim just one of these little scallops up, and I'm going to use that. I also do fussy cut this thing that, I don't know. The catacorn, is that what you call it? I do fussy cut that out. It doesn't get used on this layout, but I did try. It got a little too busy when I tried to add it, but definitely the scallop makes it. That was a nice little finishing touch down at the side there. And that wraps it up. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry that this video is a little choppy and there's been a little distraction. Please let me know if you have any questions. And if you're not part of the Secret Not Secret kit, you definitely should look into it. We do have scrap parties every month that you get to be a part of when you are a club member, and they are a ton of fun. And this is just one example of some of the fun challenges that we are doing this weekend. I also am hosting a challenge that I hosted on Friday. So I post every Friday, like when we have the parties. I do mine on Fridays. So yeah, it's really fun. Definitely check it out. You can look it up at redefinecreative.com and get more information. And Yeah. If you are a part and you're having fun, I hope you're getting a lot of scrapping done with lots of challenges. 3 full days of challenges. It makes it really fun and gives you a nice variety. So there you have it. There is a look at my finished layout, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.